every day, twice a day, for the last 9 years. Makes me want to live out there. When I get home, remind me to tell you guys about a channel I found. Hey, welcome back to the channel, the Model Building Corner. I'm Joe. I have to, we got to get to do some work on the front suspension here. And being that I've never done a lowrider before, I'm still putting it off. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do my bare metal foil, aka the pan. What's that? Oh, thanks for reminding me. Before we get into this, I want to tell you about a channel that I've been watching. But let's do that after the intro. Run it. Run the intro! Come on! Kitty, don't run. I didn't mean to scare you. Oh well. Alright, so remember, don't make fun of my hair. I don't think I'm going to grow it out. I'm just going to cut it. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. Because I hate growing it out at porcupines. Anyway, yeah, I'm ready for a shower anyway. Stand by. Okay, story time. Once upon a time, right before I met all of you guys, which is right before I started building models again and started my YouTube channel, had this big plan, okay? For those of you that remember that Kia that I had in my yard that I took me 2 years to get the title, my plan was when I sold that thing, I was putting a down payment on this. And I was gonna live on my houseboat and pay it off while I was working. I live in the St. Johns River. It's only half an hour from my work. And once I had that boat paid off and wasn't working anymore, that particular boat is trailerable. I could have put it in any river around the United States that I wanted. I could have traveled around, put the boat in Tennessee River, check that all out, and all of that. So with that said, basically, when I started researching that, I was watching some channels. This couple bought a boat. Bought a what they call a holiday mansion. It's a big houseboat. Bought it up way up north. I forget what state, on the Mississippi River, and they worked on the boat, got it in shape, and they didn't sail. They motored all the way down the Mississippi River to where they lived in New Orleans. And that one was tricky because there's a lot of sections of the Mississippi where there's no fuel stops, no marinas, anything like that. So they actually were carrying 55-gallon drums, 2 of them with extra fuel and stuff like that. And they even had to coordinate a fuel stop with a fuel truck that helped them out. But anyway, so I watched that whole series. However many months it took for them to make that trek, and then there was an older couple that were in the same exact little hobo. I was going to name it Hobo Joe, yeah, they were tinkering around up and down the rivers and stuff. So as I was researching that, other channels would show up in my feed. And some of them were actual sailboats and stuff like that, which isn't really what I was looking for. But out of the blue, last week, a video popped up in my feed, and I sat and I watched it, and I was like, huh, this is pretty cool. Funny couple. They're out of Canada. So I started watching, and then I was like, let me check this out. So I went to the very beginning of their channel, which was actually like 5 years ago. And was watching, and I tell you what, man, they sold everything. Bought this boat,
and they've been living on this boat ever since, up and down the in the Bahamas during the summer. They come back up to the United States, and funny as heck. They play off each other so good. And the reason why I'm telling you guys this, even though it's off the topic, off of our subject, is they don't need the subscribers. They've got almost 10,000 subscribers, but the video footage that they take with the underwater shots, with the marine life, the reefs, the shipwrecks, the everything. Oh, it's so amazing. They're modest when they say that their video, quality isn't that good, but I sit here and I watch the Clarity 4K channel, which is a nature channel, and I compare it to that any day. So it's very entertaining. So if you guys are looking for something different, a change, check them out. Obviously the link will be in the description. This is their channel right here, Sailing Dark Angel. And now if you want to do like what we do and say, hey, Joe sent me over, and then they'll be like, who the hell's that? So but anyway, yeah, I just figured I'd mention it. I mean, like I said, amazing couple, funny as heck. The video footage is amazing. The scenery all around the Bahamas is amazing. And you watch them grow as sailors. I mean, he had limited experience, but it's amazing. I'm hooked. So I'm all done with the very first season, and I'm starting the second season now. So with that said, if you guys want to check them out, go ahead. If not, don't worry about it, okay? But I'm going to paint the grill on this thing, get the headlight bezels done, and get some trim work done. Stand by. All right, so I did get, wherever the stuff is, I did get that stuff painted that I needed to get painted for the engine. I still have to do the belts. I did the pulleys, so we'll get that taken care of. I'm thinking this mile-long fan shroud, I'm thinking I need to, I'd hate to set up the airbrush just to do this, but I'm thinking that would look good with the underhood color. And I'm sure you guys will all agree. Hey, somebody didn't like my cooking video. They left me a, not so much nasty comment, but I told them, I'm like, hey man, if you watch my channel regular, I ask people all the time, and they're like, hell no, we want to see what you're cooking. So that guy obviously doesn't watch. Anyway, so I'm thinking I got to get that grill done. Oh, that's going to be tough. Should I do it? Yeah, I'll do it. Let me see what color I want to do it. I couldn't do that one on camera because I had to keep it close to my body and try to keep it steady. So this kit doesn't come with any chrome headlight bezels or anything. You got to put them on yourself. So I'll let that dry. I might hit it a second time. I don't know. But anyway, I'm afraid to try to get inside those turn signals. Another thing I was thinking about on my houseboat was I can eat so cheap. Throw a pole in the water, cook up what I catch. The only two things that would be a problem though is, number one, I would have to learn how to clean fish, and then I'd have to learn how to catch them. That would be a problem. But anyway, alright. So let me get this trim done. Should I try to do it on camera? Let's start with the back one. Back one's easier. Okay. I could have sat here and talked about the Sailing Dark Angel channel. I could have sat there and talked about it for an hour, guys. I mean, it's that good. If you guys are interested, definitely check them out. They do have a Patreon page also where there's some longer videos with less editing, less censorship. So, like, they don't use any foul language on YouTube, like I don't either. But some of you know I got a pretty bad mouth, and so do they. But it's definitely entertaining, man. One of the best
I've seen. Alright, so we got the back window trim done. Remember I shaved off the rain gutters because I wanted a nice sleek car. I don't think it's really showing up, but remember I also sanded down the sharpness of the fenders. So yeah. So I don't have anything to do on the sides, just the front and the rear. So very carefully. Steady, steady, steady Eddie. Oh man. Patience, patience, Joe. Slow. Slow you roll. This is so much easier not on camera, but I wanted to show you guys when I screw up. Alright, so far we're looking good. Okay. You gotta make those noises or it don't work, remember. I learned from the best, Bob Ross. Alright, should I do the wipers? Okay. Okay. The blades will be black, so that's good. Alright. So let me set this aside so I don't touch it now until this dries. Alright. Alright, we're going to call that done. Done, done, and I'm on to the next one. Done, I'm done. That don't look too bad. I got to figure out, I got to look back and see. I wonder if it comes with a decal for the grill. Yes, it does. I'm lucky. Where is it? Right there. Grill. So we're good on that. So let me set this aside without touching it. Somebody asked in the comments if I'm able to build this the regular way. No. This particular release of this kit is a lowrider only. I did build the regular Monte Carlo. That was Frankenstein. One of my first builds on the channel. So if you're interested, you can go back on. Actually, you can't because I had that car mostly built before the channel started. So it says I got to do some suspension work. So let me find out where I threw the instructions and see what I got to do. We're going to forego the suspension work for now. I'm still dreading a suspension that I've never worked on before. I mean, how much different can it be from a regular model kit, right? I mean, I don't know. All of these different size springs are kind of making me nervous. Alright. There's something for the cat to play with. Alright, throw that away. Alright. Where you at? Where do you go, starter? Where do you go? Oh, right there. Alright. You gonna fit in there? Come on, chubby fingers. Come on. Alright, fits in there beautifully. So let's touch up that tip. I need my black paint again. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, I'm cheating. You're never gonna see it. And you can't tell. Glue. Extreme power. Let's make my buddy Terry proud. Beer caps come in handy for something. Because it's been so long since I built on a regular basis. I gotta remember where everything is. Throw some glue on that hole. Oh, you know what? And I'm touching all over this chrome. I'm such an idiot. I purposely wore gloves when I put it on, and now I'm touching all over it. Because believe it or not, this Revell chrome spray will dull.
But man, it's amazing you get that kind of chrome finish out of a spray can. Alright, I got the starter on. I didn't paint my exhaust manifolds. Belts. Chop. Chop. That. Clean this belt up. Alright. Nothing there, nothing there. We got some there. Alright. Alright, we got something in there. Alright. Okay. You know what? I've been doing the rubber in this black gray. I think it's a better, because I don't have rubber black. I think it's a better representation of rubber and the contrast between a gloss or a semi-gloss black. Now I need a small brush, smaller than that. Smaller than that. All right. All right. All right. All right. By the way, I am still watching your videos. If you guys are noticing not as many comments, since I got my internet back, I've been doing a lot more of YouTube TV, and obviously they don't let you leave comments, but I try to go back on my phone and leave a comment. So now honestly, for a little bit there, I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't doing any building. I wasn't on YouTube. I was in a funk. Geeko Medina. But I'm working out of it. I'm sure I got you guys on hyperdrive right now. So I'm talking to myself, in other words. Ain't nobody hearing me. Hey, kitty. Kitty. Him and I have been playing. At least I'm playing. I hope he's playing. I think he's playing. We'll figure it out. It's probably easier to paint the belt first and then go back and do all the pulleys and stuff. How many years I've been building models? And I'm just now realizing that. Alright. So we got that. Yeah, I'll have to go over the pulleys again, which is no big deal. But I think that that color makes the belts look better. If you don't agree, just keep it to yourself. No, I'm just kidding. You can let me know if you agree. Alright. Okay, let's set that to dry. I got to do some exhaust manifolds. Should I do it? Oh, yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's do it in the same color. No. I got a different color I want to use for that. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? Dark iron. That's what I'm going to use on the... and this is lacquer, so let me go clean this. Alright. Oh, I didn't need my bottle opener 2000. Let's mix this up some more. God, this table is a mess. I need to clean it. I did clean my fish tank finally. Yay. Poor fish. Oh, by the way, guys, the shark is no longer with us. I had to rehome it. When I first put him in there, he was fine. But then as he got bigger, and let me tell you, he was getting huge. And before anybody says it, I know it wasn't a shark. They call it, they call it a freshwater shark because it looks like a shark, but it's not a shark. But anyway, as he got bigger, he was getting so aggressive that 3 of my fish died
from stress. I feel so bad. And they would huddle, all of the fish, all 3 species would huddle in one corner, like little, like they were being bullied. So I had to take them out of the tank. Dark iron. Looks beautiful. Yep, I still do a lot of brush painting on a model kit. I enjoy it. Soothing, relaxing. You think you could build a model on a boat? I don't think so. Even in calm seas, it would probably be a bear. I get the itch. Every time I go over that causeway and I look at the intercoastal waterway and I see those catamaran sailboats out there and I see those houseboats out there and I'm like, yeah, that would be the life. Alright, so we got that done. So I think I'll let those dry. Hey, I got a question. Why did they put all this stuff in there? Why do you have to put this all in the trunk? The trunk don't open. Are you supposed to cut the trunk open? Anyway, I'm not putting any of that in there. Why? You're not going to see it. What I was just showing you was the air compressors and the tanks and everything for the that stuff. So you're not gonna see it. Why put it in there? Golly. So anyway, I appreciate everybody for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like. If you're not a subscriber yet, hit the button. I'm glad y'all got to see me today. I'll see you on the next one. It's only Friday, so I got the whole weekend to make videos. Dude, I gotta hurry up because it's almost the 1st of June, and I still gotta do that GTO by July 4th. Sorry, Woody, Dave Wood. I won't be late for your deadline on your group build. This is a group build for Leon at model car 1589. He doesn't have a deadline, but I am not doing 2 kits at once. Tried it. I didn't like it. That part don't go with that kit. That kit goes with that part, and forget it. So anyway, see you on the next one. Kitty, want to say goodbye? What? What? Come here. Come here. Come here. What? Talk to me. Talk to me, Goose. Yeah, he went in the bedroom.